or days?
In hellfire, there's no limit.
Eternal.
It's eternal. Yes.
Right. So now we are very clear. My punishment, if I were to disobey God and go against totally and be an arrogant,
believe in
stubborn,
Jesus Christ.
and not believe in Jesus Christ, I shall suffer eternal burning in hellfire. How long? You said it very clearly.
It's eternal.
Eternal burning. Good. If someone was to be a substitute and be a willing person to say, I will take the punishment.
The Son of God.
Wait, please, let me establish my case. If someone was voluntarily willing and say, I will pay the punishment that you are going to face. I will face it. I will take it on my shoulders. Yeah? If someone was to do that, how many days do they have to be punished in hellfire and burned in hellfire for? 1 day or eternal suffering in hellfire?
It's just the death. It's the act. It's the act of death.
Punishment.
Act of death. Yes. It's the act of
now
death.
you again. You see what you're doing?
I'm not doing anything. Okay. I'm explaining you.
Listen.
Ask me and I will explain to you.
Mike,
I will explain to you.
Did you not agree?
Yes.
My punishment was eternal
Yes.
burning in hellfire.
Yes.
So suppose this gentleman over there, who's not there, I'm just pointing to no one. Suppose there's a gentleman there. He's going to willingly take my place. And
If you made a point, can I answer? Can I answer now? Can I answer?
I haven't made my point.
You ask me. It's supposed to be eternal.
I haven't made my point. I'm establishing.
And I will answer you.
Suppose the gentleman over there is going to be my substitute, okay? On my behalf, going to be punished. So the punishment that this gentleman is going to be punished for will be equal or less. Equal punishment. Wait.
That's in a human level. You're trying to judge this mystery which happened on earth. I'm not.
Don't
finish.
So if someone is going to
finish, of course.
if someone is
I
going
thought you were
to
asking me a question.
if someone is going to be willingly saying, I'll take your punishment. So if you're now in a court of law and you got fined £100 and someone says, you know what, you don't have to pay, I'll pay it. Does that person who's going to volunteer to pay the fine pay £100 or £1? Wait, I'm not asking you a question. I'm just illustrating to you. The punishment was £100. So whoever volunteers has to pay exactly £100 to waiver the punishment. If someone is going to take my punishment on their shoulders, they have to suffer and burn in hellfire for eternity. Whoever does that. You believe there is a candidate who became a substitute. There is a candidate, and that candidate is Jesus Christ himself. So, we are now going to examine whether indeed he substituted on my behalf or anyone else's behalf. If he is going to be a substitute, so he has to pay the equal punishment that I would have suffered. My punishment was eternal burning in hellfire. Not 1 day, not a million years or a zillion years, eternal burning in hellfire. So if Jesus was going to pay the same punishment, how long would he have to suffer in hellfire? Eternity. Not 1 day, not 3 days, let me finish. Not 3 days, not 3 nights. He has to. Wait, Tim, brother.
No.
Brother, let me make my point clearly.
As a Christian,
Mike. He has to.
He's messing you up, man.
Listen.
He's gonna lead you to hell. He's messing you up, this guy. Because when you stand there, Islam will not stand before God, before Jesus Christ. It's your soul.
I want to make
your soul.
My point.
It's your soul.
Right.
Seriously.
Okay.
It's messing you up.
Mike, as you realize,
Hindu will say the same thing. What are you saying?
as you realize,
Yeah, no, it's
as you
How many hours the Lord
the
been on a
question.
tree? The answer in the Bible.
Answer the question.
I'm gonna ask you.
Read the Bible.
I'm gonna answer.
So let me finalize that.
How many hours the Lord
So
spent on
as you realize, if Jesus is going to take the punishment, it's okay, brother. The punishment. Listen to me then.
3 days. 3.
No, 9 hours. 9 hours.
Are you listening?
Finish.
Okay.
That's in
So
the no.
Jesus Christ.
Man, you're so rich, man. There's so much you can
Can you answer that? Can you
No,
answer?
don't answer yet. I need to finish.
You should sit down and talk about the truth, man.
Brother, come this way.
Go on. No, leave him there. Leave him there. Just carry on.
Okay, then. Thank you. So Now, Jesus is a candidate,
Time another time.
so he needs to pay like for like.
You're not finishing. Finish, please, so I can talk, because you keep on talking the same thing. There's the same thing you do. In the first step,
I'm trying to make.
You have to finish. When you finish, then you give me the time.
Cut me off again. I'm trying to make you understand.
You don't understand me. Give me your opinion. I will answer you.
Don't interrupt them.
How long has it been talking?
Don't interrupt them. Thank you. I'm making it as simple so everyone can understand here. So anyone who's going to be a volunteer has to pay the same like-for-like penalty. Jesus is my volunteer. According to your belief, he has to pay the same penalty of eternal suffering in hellfire. So, did he burn in hellfire for eternity? We are told no, he didn't. So he did not pay the penalty even for one individual like me. Let me finish.
Answer now.
You see, you can't answer until I finish.
Yeah, finish, please.
Two more
Keep on
minutes.
saying the same thing.
2 more minutes.
No, man, you are.
Look at your watch.
That's not the truth.
2
man.
more minutes.
You have to hear the truth. What is the truth?
Okay. 16:07.
Keep talking.
Right.
Keep talking.
2 more minutes, brother. Remember, 2 more minutes. He's not going to interrupt for 2 minutes because that's the one I'm going to make my point. So now we have.
Messing up people, man.
Don't listen to him,
Messing up
brother.
people.
Brother.
You're messing
Tim,
up.
Tim,
Seriously.
come this way. Come this way.
No, leave him there. You keep on talking. Leave him there.
So don't
He's my
interrupt
friend.
him.
That's all right. Keep on talking.
Okay. So now you have an individual, a volunteer, who failed to take the penalty for even one individual, let alone all the millions and billions of people around the world who's going to be going to hell according to the criteria of the Bible, right? So Jesus failed to even pay for one individual, even for one. It is not sufficient to say he's God, he died for 3 days. We never asked for qualitative punishment. If I say, you know what, I give you a brown, totally mint £1 coin, brand new,
£5.
or £5, brand new. It doesn't matter because the penalty was £100 in my example. You have to pay £100. If the penalty is quantitative, not qualitative, understand the difference.
Can you finish?
My 2 minutes. You interrupted, so I'm going to have to go again. I get 1 more minute because of that, because you interrupted.
No
So
way.
don't interrupt them.
No way.
So don't
Keep
interrupt.
talking.
Thank
Keep
you.
talking.
So don't interrupt. Thank you. I've got 1 more minute still out of my 2 minutes. So the penalty was quantitative. So I can watch it. Quantitative, not qualitative. What I mean by that is, it's about the duration of punishment. Not only how severe the punishment is, but the duration as well. Not quality, but quantity. Jesus has not done the punishment quantitatively for all that duration. He failed miserably. So he cannot be a substitute. So I'm so sorry for all of the world of the Christians. Look at the watch. You keep interrupting. You can't even be silent for 2 minutes.
Messing up people, man.
Not messing up. Look.
These people will stand in
You
the
know what?
judgment
Because you
day.
interrupted,
You
it is
will
only
make
fair.
this statement,
I
man.
take my
No, seriously. This is
minutes
serious.
back or seconds back.
Keep
Okay?
going. Keep it. Can you
You
finish?
should pause.
Is it, you keep on saying the
No,
same
you
thing.
interrupt.
Yeah, go on.
That's not fair.
£5 is worth 500
Right.
quid.
Right. So, it is really sad to see that all the Christian friends of ours are hoping on something, that someone has volunteered and taken their punishment, who is Jesus Christ, but he hasn't done that, as you now realize. He has not saved any one of you. So you have to be now responsible for your own action and own belief, like Jesus would be for his own self, for his own actions. So as I said, as you now realize, you were very sure earlier on that Jesus paid my punishment, and now you realize that wasn't the case. So I would like to know now from you, how do you reconcile? That's okay. How do you reconcile this discrepancy?
It's my turn now to talk, yeah?
No preaching.
Okay. What I believe, the Bible is true, and everything that it speaks is the truth. In the day Adam and Eve they sinned, God said, surely you shall die. And he said, from the ground you came out, and from the ground you're going back. And he said to the serpent, who was the image of Satan, that the seed of the woman will bruise your head.
next time.
So, because of death came through man, God loved the world, loved man, He created to His own image. He was working already the way, the plan of salvation to come and rescue man, because man is to live eternal. He was not only fleshly,